as I sat down, having become captain, one of the things that I was conscious of was I didn't have all the answers to all of the things. And I felt, you know what, I like the idea of having some mentors around me, people that are not necessarily involved with the team, but people that I could turn to for a little bit of advice, because, you know, managing elite players is a very, very difficult place to be. It's not easy. So I looked around, and he just retired from Man United at the time. And I thought, well, he would be, I played golf with him about 10 years previously. And I thought he would be a guy that I could do with having on my shoulder. And even if it was only meet up 2 or 3 times over the 2-year period and ask him some questions. And that's what I did. And it wasn't that we met and spent a whole lot of time together. I think we had 2, maybe 3 meetings over the 2-year period, and we had lunches, and I had all my data out and all my questions lined up for him. So when we got to meet, I had specific questions in areas that I wanted to get his insight on. You know, for example, one of them was I played in 3 teams myself, and I was always kind of 6 to 12 in the team. I was never one of those elite players. So how do you manage the superstars? How did you manage Ronaldo or a David Beckham or a Ryan Giggs or a Paul Scholes? You know, how did you manage that? And how do I manage a Rory McIlroy or a Stenson or a Rose or a Garcia or a Westwood? You know, because they are on a different level as a player to me. I understood how to manage a rookie, like, say, a Stephen Gallagher coming into the team, because I was that soldier myself. So they're the kind of things that I was looking for, and getting some insights from him on that.
What type of impact did it have on Rory McIlroy, with him being a big Man United fan? He must have loved it today.
Yeah. Well, he was happy. Yeah, I mean, Alex Ferguson ended up coming up and speaking to the players on the Tuesday night around some principles that I knew we were going to be facing, and asked them to do some talks on it. And yeah, he gave us a lot of good insights on that, and it was a fun evening. He had dinner with us that night, and obviously it was a good bit of crack, because not everybody's a Man United fan. Rory is, but there's a lot of people and the caddies who are not Man United fans, so they were certainly giving him a bit of stick about it. Certainly Billy Foster, I remember, as a Leeds fan, when he was not happy about stealing Cantona the way he did. So
did he join in the celebration after as well?
Yeah, well, he came and he spoke on the Tuesday night, and then he went back to Manchester and he watched it on TV. And then he came up again on a Sunday with his son, just to purely watch it. You know, he came into our team room afterwards and had a nice glass of wine before he hit the road back to Manchester. We were happy to have him. He was an important part of our team. And the players all enjoyed being around him, felt very comfortable around him. He certainly wasn't intimidating. He certainly didn't take over the room. He was kind of reticent about making sure that it wasn't all about him. He kind of was in the background a lot, and yeah, it was nice to have him in our corner and there as a sounding board, as I say, for some of the questions that I knew I would be facing. But we had it all planned well in advance before the week, and obviously going into the Saturday night, the big challenge that we had with a 4-point lead was about being complacent, and that was the one word he texted me on a Saturday night: complacency is your biggest enemy now.